Welcome, everyone. We're all feeling it. The supply chain has never been more volatile. The goal of this briefing is to lay out a clear, strategic path forward, one that uses technology not just to survive, but to actually gain an advantage. So let's dive right in.
This quote really sets the stage for everything we're about to discuss. For years, we've thought of IT as a support function, a back-office utility. Well, that thinking is over. Today, our digital infrastructure is the absolute core of our ability to operate, to adapt, and frankly, to survive in this market.
And that leads us to the fundamental question we all need to be asking ourselves. Are our current systems, the ones we rely on every single day, actually built to withstand what's coming over the next 5 to 10 years?
To get to the answer, we're going to walk through 5 key areas. First, we'll define the storm we're navigating. Then we'll diagnose the real root cause of our fragility. After that, we'll introduce a powerful strategic shift, look at the real numbers behind it, and finish with a clear, actionable blueprint.
So first up, let's get on the same page about the environment we're operating in. Calling it a crisis honestly doesn't even do it justice anymore.
What we're really in is a polycrisis. It's not just one thing. It's a perfect storm of multiple overlapping disruptions. You've got geopolitical events like the Red Sea crisis forcing massive reroutes overnight. You've got sudden tariff changes that hammer our margins. You have a constant labor shortage. And on top of all that, there's immense pressure to decarbonize. These aren't separate problems. They're all hitting us at the same time.
So why are we struggling so much to respond? Well, the problem isn't just external. The real root cause is sitting right inside our own walls, in our technology stack.
Now, take a look at this because it tells a powerful story. This is where our IT budget is going. Somewhere between 60 and 80% of it is being spent just keeping our old systems running. Literally, just keeping the lights on. That leaves a tiny, dangerous sliver for the actual innovation we need to compete. This is what the experts call technical debt. Our core systems, our ERP, our WMS, our TMS, they're monolithic, they're rigid. They've created these little islands of information that don't talk to each other. This leads to data delays, which makes real-time decision-making pretty much impossible. When a crisis hits, we're reacting in days or weeks, when our competitors are reacting in hours.
And you might be thinking, well, let's just hire our way out of this. The problem is, we can't. There's a massive global talent shortage. By 2030, the world is projected to be short over 85 million skilled developers. The talent simply isn't there to build everything from scratch the old-fashioned way. That strategy is completely unsustainable.
Okay, so if maintaining our old systems is a trap, and hiring our way out is impossible, what do? Well, it means we have to make a fundamental strategic shift in how we even think about building technology.
And that solution is low-code/no-code, or LC&C for short. At a high level, these are platforms that let us build powerful, enterprise-grade applications using visual, drag-and-drop tools instead of writing thousands of lines of code. The key words here are speed and accessibility.
Now, this technology enables a whole new way of thinking, the composable enterprise. Think of it like this. Instead of having one giant, rigid system, we build small, flexible micro-apps for specific jobs. They're like Lego blocks. Need a new app for managing returns? You build that block. If you need to change it next month, you just swap out that one piece without breaking the whole structure. It's all about flexibility.
Now, this isn't just some abstract theory. This approach has a hard, quantifiable business case. So let's talk about the actual return on investment that this kind of agility delivers. First and foremost, speed. Projects built with low-code, no-code are delivered, on average, 56% faster than the old way. In a market where things change by the week, that kind of speed is a massive, massive competitive advantage.
And the cost savings are just as significant. We can slash development costs by up to 70%. Think about that. That's budget we can free up from just keeping the lights on and reinvest into true innovation.
And this is not hypothetical. Look at Toll Group, a major global logistics player. They use this exact strategy and cut their time to market for new digital services by 40%. They were getting solutions into the hands of their customers months, sometimes even years ahead of schedule.
This chart really lays out the strategic choice we have. Building custom from scratch is flexible, but it's incredibly slow and expensive. Buying off-the-shelf software is fast, but it's rigid. You have to change your business to fit the software. Low-code/no-code hits that sweet spot right in the middle. You get the speed of off-the-shelf, but with the high customization our business actually needs. It's really the best of both worlds.
So that brings us to our final section, a clear blueprint for how we can actually achieve this kind of resilience, backed up by that real-world proof.
Let's circle back to Toll Group for a minute. They were in the exact same boat we are now. A global leader, yes, but they were trapped by this fragmented, aging IT system that was just slowing them down and killing innovation. Sound familiar? And look at what they achieved. Yeah, they got faster, but they also cleared their entire IT project backlog in just 1 year. They sparked a whole new culture of innovation. And this is the critical part. They built modern apps that worked seamlessly with their old legacy systems. They didn't have to go through a painful, multi-year rip-and-replace project.
And I want to be very clear. This decision isn't just about solving the problems we have today. This is about laying the foundation for the future. These LC&C platforms are becoming the essential control plane for the next wave of technology, especially for things like the autonomous AI agents that are going to be running our supply chains in a few years.
So, what's our path forward? It comes down to this 5-step roadmap. Number 1, we adopt a hollow core strategy. We wrap and extend our legacy systems, we don't replace them. 2, we set up strong governance from day 1 to ensure everything is secure and standardized. 3, we empower our business experts to be part of the solution. 4, we invest in platforms that are ready for AI. And finally, number 5, we make agility our number 1 focus, the ability to adapt in days, not months.
I'll leave you all with one final question. The next major disruption isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And when it hits, can we afford to be an organization that takes months to adapt? Or do we need to be the one that has the competitive power to pivot in days? Thank you.